Hey heroes, Zephyr here, and welcome back to the Survival Let's Play. It's been some time since we were here, just due to, well, lack of my own time. There's a lot of stuff that, well, has been changing, will be changing, all sorts of stuff like that. I'm just going to patch a hole while I speak here for a minute. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been here because I've been trying to work on a larger project that's going to be happening here, or one of the larger projects that's happening here, because I think I mentioned last time that we were here with the new updates, the village attacks actually work, so now we're down to these two. And these two are actually very eager to breed. So I'm trying to figure a way that I can get them to breed without losing Mr. Underbridge, because I don't want to lose track of him, and where I can keep the village consistently populated with new and interesting people. So that's kind of a project I've been working on, but we're actually here to work on a different project. I've been trying to think of a place for it, and I've gathered a couple of materials, not exactly everything I'm going to be able to, or going to be using just quite yet. But yes, like I was mentioning, things are changing, and one of those changes is the fact that I've now set up a Patreon account, which there will be a link in the description of every video I have from this point on to see about supporting me in that, just because, well, I'm going to be putting a lot more effort into editing this kind of stuff. This will be the last video that actually contains the old intro. I'm migrating away from the clip intro to one with custom art done by another person, specifically Geek of Love, and I mentioned it in my Patreon video, which, again, link in the description, you can check it out there. It's a little bit more editing work, but with all the editing that I've been doing for the other channel I've had, being Brantford, I haven't had the time to be working on stuff here, and this village looks great from up here. Building there would be nice. So yes, what this episode is about is I actually got my first Patreon, supporter, and we need to start building a monument for it. So I gotta pick a place for that, and I'll probably cut till I find something. Part of me is thinking on the hillside here, because we do spend a lot of time here, and it would be a good reminder. But I'm not quite sure. So I will be back when I have found a suitable place within this mountain range to place the monument. Alright, so I feel like I found a spot that I like. It's near the village, so I was just basically roaming these hills for a bit in the upper mountain area, and I decided that I think I like this area best, and here's my reasoning for it. It follows the river, which is a large part of the area here, is the river that basically runs entirely around this plain. It's in a nice little alcove, and there's this kind of inlet leading towards it, so it'll take some terraforming. We're going to take down most of these hills, and we can turn it into a path, into a bridge across, and then I want it to be nestled between these two kind of bosomy hills, because for larger patrons, which I don't expect any, I said that the monument would be on the outside, so it has to be on a place where they can be visible from the outside as things grow, but also a place that's small enough and homely or homey enough that I can keep digging in and in and in. So I'm going to cut our door shape because we have one block to add in. We're going to be 3 wide for now. We'll take these out. Yeah. And I want it to peek a little bit. Let's get the view across. Yep, that's looking okay for our cave entrance. I'm just going to go grab the building supplies. I'll be right back. Alright, so I've gathered a couple of things, and this is what we've got so far. It's basically just a cave right now. I've emptied out just this round hemisphere of a room so far. It's definitely going to be in need of some TLC. We've got a couple of different types of bricks here, and a couple of different things we still need to make. I've got oak wood, and we are going to start. And the beginning is going to require that I make a sign as soon as I remember how the hell they're made. Just one of those days. Alright, so let's get some of our stone bricks. And we might mix in some mossy at some point, but what I want to do to begin with is I want to start cutting out kind of a random-ish shape on the floor here. So let's get something like that. Yeah, well, we'll see how this looks for now. And I didn't bring enough dirt with me, so I'm going to have to get some more of that. But we're going to replace all of the stuff in here with a layer of dirt. Yeah. So, let's empty that out. Let's get the ideas in so that we don't have to come back and do them later. And might as well get rid of this iron. This basically replaces all the picks I had to use to clear out this room. Yay. Fun times for me. And let's just pop what dirt I have in there, and then I can pop into the fishing hut to get some more. Because that's where I've been hiding it. So let's dig out the shape. Whoop. Wrong type of axe. Alright, now let's go get our dirt. I want grass to grow into here, so I'm going to start getting that to grow. And I'll be right back once I've got our dirt. Alright, so we'll fill in our dirt in all of the various spots. Awesome. And we'll have to wait for the grass to grow in on this before we'll be able to see the final product of the upper level at least. Yeah, that's okay. Let's fix these corner bits though, because I don't want working with the Sunblade team is giving me a complex about it. Alright. Let's dig you out. Let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces from that end, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's extend this a little bit. We'll go just one more this way. And likewise up here as well. And then all those ones. Okay. There we go. It's looking okay. Not bad. Alright, so this next step of this beginning of the monument. Yeah, let's grab some of this. And it's a fill project. I'm making a little pond here. And something like that should work okay. And the difficulty in working with abstract shapes. And there. Yep. And then if we do something like there, that should fill up most of it. Yep. And then if we just do that, there we go. Now I'm going to punch a hole in the center. Now let's go somewhere like here. And it's like above there. Yeah, because I want a trickle in from there. Excellent, thanks for that cobbleback. Alright. And just a trickle fall. Does it look okay with the second one up there? Well, we'll keep it for now. Next thing, I just want to put a lily pad here just to get some of that green in. Let's go with there instead. Have it a little more inland. It's the only lily pad I have right now, unfortunately. Yeah, alright, next we're going to go grab some grass and whatnot, and I will come back once this has grown here, which is going to take a little bit. Come on, damn you, grow. Anyway, so we're gonna still wait for that to grow because we want grass to be in this area. So let's just continue adding that little bit of TLC. I cut it down some grass just from out front where we're gonna be removing it anyway. And we're just gonna sprinkle it around to give this place a little bit more shape. Yeah. And I've also added some stone brick around there, implying that it's a controlled water source brought in here. Or maybe it was at one point a natural thing and then was changed later. Next thing we're going to do for now is we're going to change out the floor to stone brick. Or at least give this a stone brick outline. I've also added a little bit of gravel in there just for some additional colors. And... so this is a protected area, and that is known. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get around here. Whoop. Awesome. And there we go. So there's kind of the beginning so far. The next thing we are going to be doing just to kind of spice this area up a little bit. Actually, I think the next thing I'm going to do is just make the walkway in here stone brick. Just to... it's all about that tender love and care. I'm asking a lot of patrons to support me, so I should put just as much effort into making sure what I give them is pretty, even in its early stages. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I only have 6 on me, so. Ooh. There we are. And let's just pop the rest of that in there. Oh, there's a cave down here. Well, I'm always down for a little bit of exploration. Plus, I want to light that up so that, yeah, we don't have zombie sounds coming from beneath. Whew. And we'll just exit that way through the river. Yeah, shouldn't be too big of a cave around here. Else I would have connected to it at some point. Whoop. Ah, caving. The most relaxing thoughts about how you're gonna die. Oh, connects to a ravine down here. That's cool, but not great. There's some light up that way, so I'm assuming that's a section I've explored already. Let's just grab out some cobble. Just to see, because if this connects to another cave segment of mine... Nope, that's just lava. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I have something to do during my spare time today. Because there's lots of iron in here, it looks like. Great. Now I don't have a pick to get out. Okay, well, let's make a quick workbench. Yeah, you guys get to see the failure here. Yeah, stone pick. Just grab the rest of this because it's gonna bug me. And then let us escape. Yeah. I didn't want to have a Patreon cave, but here it is. It's underneath everything. There we go. Let's get ourselves out of here. Yeah, there's the cave entrance, which we will explore at a later date, but let's get back into here and that TLC. So I want the outside to still be this for now until we make a more grand entrance. And for now... I think we've done just about everything, so let's get the stone brick back out, since this is a monument. and we'll be going around this way. Basically, what I'm planning for the inner sanctum room. So we're going to have special people on the inside hall and through some halls to the outsides at some point. But for what do we want here? Can I make this corner wrong? No, I don't think so. 2, 2, 2, 2 coming in. Okay, so this is the corner and that's the corner. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our first wall in here of patrons, which I'm going to place here. And as we change things and build this up, things will change, obviously. Just put that wall in there for now. Am I satisfied with that wall? Well, when I change this one, we'll find out. You know what? I'm not going to be satisfied with it. Let's pull this out as well. And for the lower end pledges, so the $1 to $5, again, all this information is on the other bit. Let's also take this out. Yeah. Kind of excited putting the first wall in here. Let's remove all this. And let's place something there. And there. Is that? Is there water above there? Oh, there is. Cool. So it's natural. I don't have to put it in manually. Then let's brick up that end. And there. And let's kind of cut around there. That should be all that's about visible. Then, actually, how many of these can I make? Just make as many as possible. There we go. Save some inventory space because we can need this stuff later anyway. And we'll do something like that. And that. And get some of these. And we'll just toss the... I don't need this dirt particularly right now. Let's just put the solid stone away. And we'll use these stairs like that, and that, and that, and that. It's okay. Could be better. But it will be made better by doing this as our first patron. Yeah. Echo Rabbit. It was $1. And these are monthly bits, but I think it's only one. After it hits a set amount, I'll probably change the sign to whatever the final amount was. But there we go, our first patron in the little bit here. And the more we get, the more work we'll have to do in here, and the more tender love and care gets to go into it. So, I think that makes about it for now. Let's do some minor touch-ups just to fill out the rest of the episode. And while I talk about everything. So, the major reason for this is, again, the Patreon startup, because most of my time nowadays gets spent editing. Oh, crap. Most of my time now gets spent editing, and if I can, I'd like to do it all full-time, but with the... I mentioned in the previous video I had with Vendetta that my job did some downsizing, so income for the channel and whatnot has hit an all-time minimum of absolutely nothing. So there's no I don't want to say effort because I'm still putting the effort in. There's nothing new going into the channel, just what it already has. And I want to add more and more new stuff for you guys, and well, just because I enjoy this. It's something that I like to do, and I would like to keep doing if I can, but it's going to require, well, stuff I don't have now, mostly being finances, the ability to pay artists like Geek of Love to rebrand the channel, the ability to afford new editing equipment and whatnot, new microphones, which I had to pick up one the other day and is actually going to be used in a different series that I've got coming out soon. Yeah, I kind of like the wood trim up there, so let's keep doing that. But yeah, with having the job search and everything, I don't have as much time to put into everything, and I'm releasing a lot of videos right now, but I could be releasing more if I had more time. So that's where, if this can become a career, then I can keep going. I can keep doing this without having to worry, you know, waking up in a cold sweat and being like, oh, well, how am I going to make sure I can pay rent this month? Ugh. It's not a fun experience if anyone's been there, so yeah. I obviously, if you don't have anything, don't, but if you enjoy what's here and, you know, you can support it, I would very much appreciate if you could, because if you do, I can put a lot more effort into this kind of stuff, and more effort means better quality, and better quality obviously means, well, just nicer videos. I've had some frame rate problems in this one alone just because I'm still running on the laptop. Well, actually, I got a new laptop mid-season, or basically, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Enough of that. Anyway, be-all, end-all comes down to, I've got that option now. If you want to be more involved in the channel and support it, you can. And I very much appreciate anyone who does take the time to do that, because it means a lot to me that you care enough to support it. So yeah, till next time, I'll still be waiting for this grass to grow. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to putting more on this, and hopefully I can get more time to do survival other stuff. But for now, it's going to be Isaac Zephyr signing out of the survival world for the next little bit, and I will see you all later, heroes.